Would you be comfortable sharing with us the name of the hotel you stayed in last night?
No.
If you've messaged anybody this week, would you share with us the names of the people you've messaged?
Senator, no, I would probably not choose to do that publicly here.
I think that may be what this is all about.
These hearings, yet another play to distract people so they'll think that the government is actually trying to limit the sharing of personal information, when the government is actually the one collecting it. We are supposed to believe that this guy is a super genius that runs all these important companies.
Everyone in this room is inspired by you. Who are you inspired by?
Well, Kanye West, obviously. That's what you said.
So you want to save that?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I tell my team, it's like, imagine there was a pallet of cash that was plummeting through the atmosphere.
I think Mars should really have great bars. The Mars bar. Sorry.
How do you plan a business where you know, the rocket business, you know some of these things are going to blow up on the launch pad? How does the business plan work?
I don't really have a business plan.
And if you're in space, wings are not very useful because there's no air. And then if you want to go somewhere other than Earth, there's also no runways.
You know, must remember.
The real life Tony Stark?
What would be your mediocre superpower? Now, this is absurd to ask you because Tony Stark is partially modeled after you.
Right.
So you actually are sort of have real. So we are asking you to
He doesn't technically
downgrade.
have a superpower, I guess, except like inventing technology or something.
Right.
Young people globally want to be like Elon Musk.
Young people globally want to be like Elon Musk. What's your advice to them?
Movies about these, quote, geniuses' lives back up the false illusion that you can be anything and become a billionaire too. With these fictional backstories, they sell the narrative of how these geniuses rose to become financial giants. Movies like Iron Man back up the false story of Elon Musk and his companies. Made-for-TV movie Pirates of Silicon Valley back up the false narrative of Bill Gates and Steve Jobs. The movie The Social Network backs up the false narrative of Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook. Steve Jobs got his own movie titled Steve Jobs to back up his false narrative, just to name a few. These are supposed to be based on true stories, and in people's minds that see these movies, they cannot decipher between truth and fiction. Musk reveals the truth about his life as a puppet and the strain it causes a person to live a lie completely under the controller's thumb.
Young people globally want to be like Elon Musk. What's your advice to them?
Yeah, it's not as much fun being me as you'd think. I don't know.
You don't think so?
No, I'm not sure I would. I'm not sure I want to be me.
Okay.
Elon Musk and other puppets play parts in movies and TV because they do the same thing in life, just playing a part. They are all actors.
There you go.
You gotta be kidding me.
Sorry?
You're Elon Musk.
I am?
You have a 9:30 dinner.
Perfect. I'll be there at 11. Is this us?
Absolutely. It can be.
Great. Make it us.
Okay.
Mr. Musk, how are you?
Congratulations on the promotion.
Thank you very much.
Hey. Those Merlin engines are fantastic.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, good idea for an electric jet.
You do?
Yeah.
Then we'll make it work.
Thank you. Where are you from, boss? Michigan.
Oh, Michigan. You're in the car business?
No, printing. Ned Fleming.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk?
Yeah.
Tesla Elon Musk?
Yeah.
Wow.
Good luck, Machete. Get the bastard.
But lots of people have played cameo roles in films, right? Then what about this one, where he plays the role of an extra, just like a struggling actor?
Nick, your family now. Tobacco takes care of its own, eh?
Thank you, sir.
Doesn't seem like a cameo role to me. You can barely see who it is. Seems like someone trying to get into acting. All the world's a stage. All of it. Everyone you see in the public eye or know of their names are puppets in every sector of life, from governments to business and financial, to even the supposed controllers of the money, the Rothschilds. From the most influential tech, internet, and social media companies to banking, TV, and film industry, to companies like Amazon and Walmart, to government agencies and many in between, they are all run by the same invisible hand. And now you know why they need puppets to pose as the owners of these companies that are anything but private. This includes companies like Google, PayPal, and YouTube. Just another form of reality TV/movie industry, 100% controlled. Do you really think they would open up YouTube and let it be the Wild West without strategy and safety measures in place? Now are you rethinking the channels you listen to? If not yet, you will be by the end of this series. But are these puppets controllers? If you know their name, they are not the unseen hand, and they are not a top-level controller. Everything you are presented with on television, movie screens, radio stations, and the internet for the public to see is just another form of entertainment, a distraction for the masses, and none of it is real.